remnants of history that poignantly define the once vital sugarcane-producing community south of the Caroni River, a small agricultural settlement made up of 5 villages that played a pivotal role in the early economic life of Trinidad and Tobago, and indeed the welfare of its village folk. Like so many areas of colonial Trinidad where canes grew, Caroni was settled mainly by indentured servants who labored on the plantations, embedding in these soils their time-honored culture and way of life, contributing over the years to the establishment of a significant nexus in the crossroads of national development for more than 100 years, linked by one narrow roadway built around 1873 that serviced traffic flowing from north to south and vice versa, until the construction in 1957 of the Princess Margaret Highway, now the upgraded Uriah Butler. In the passage of time will emerge community development and expansion to include La Pile and Ibis Gardens, a boys' college, and an industrial estate, with businesses, old and new, flourishing along the old Southern Main Road. Today, a new Caroni has emerged, remembering its past and embracing the future with confidence and great anticipation.
Thank you, Prime Minister, for making things happen that were considered to be impossible, politically incorrect and prohibitive until 2010. And now you have made the impossible possible for us in Caroni.
Like the opening of the new dual carriageway, which they had come to celebrate, built in record time, says the Line Minister, Dr. Suraj Rambachan, and with tremendous savings.
So great were the savings on this project that we were able to complete another 750 meters of roadway within the budget that had been originally estimated. And that's a tribute to the young engineers and designers, and also to Mr. Hayden Phillip of the Pure program.
A highway that breathes new life into this ancient village, with the soon-to-be commissioned Motor Vehicle Authority headquarters that sits on the very spot where horses and bisons found habitation. Like a new building to replace the Presbyterian Primary School and long overdue sporting and recreational facilities.
It gives me great pleasure to be a part of this momentous occasion, which is etched in the history of Frederick Settlement Caroni.
The exaltation represents deep inward expressions of thanks to the Honorable Prime Minister as head of the government for delivering, particularly to the people of these 5 villages, not just a new roadway that offers relief for all commuters, but an amenity that adds to this once bustling sugarcane hamlet enhanced physical development that will fuel social growth, in stark contrast to what existed here in the early 20th century. The Prime Minister referenced it as a Caroni moving from the threshold of hope to a platform of progress.
Education, jobs, businesses, facilities, all of these will come to you in this community. As I say, we continue to bring hope, not just here, but in other parts of Trinidad and Tobago. And again, I have to always remind you, do not get carried away with the propaganda which says we are only developing south of the Caroni. Today we are here with you to celebrate the development south of the Caroni Bridge here in Caroni. But we must not forget that if one area is developed to the exclusion of others, we would have failed as a nation. And my vision and my mission has always been to ensure that development comes across Trinidad and across the waters in Tobago. Everyone must have equal chances. And that, therefore, what you see here is part of my broader vision, part of my blueprint for development, in Trinidad and Tobago,
which includes the Kelly Village Bypass, the St. Helena River Bridge, the Diego Martin Highway, the Couva Interchange, the Golconda Interchange, Clark to Katwaru Link Road, the widening of the Trin City Highway, the extension of the Churchill Roosevelt to Komoto, and the Valencia Roundabout, cited by residents of the East as a momentous achievement as government brings Sangre Grande into its growth pole.
I want to take this opportunity to thank you as well on behalf of all the citizens in Sangre Grande to say thanks a lot for that new highway. It's that Valencia highway working wonders, wonders, wonders. We're really, really happy for it.
Commuters in Northeast Trinidad can relate horror stories about traffic congestions they have experienced along the Eastern Main Road because they have had to travel through the Valencia Junction as they leave to their homes, businesses in Toco, Valencia, Sangre Grande, Manzanilla, and environs. These commuters could not even count on relief on weekends and public holidays since the beaches and recreational facilities on the northeastern coast attracted their own traffic crowds. Today signals the end of this problem, however, with the completion of this Valencia Bypass Project.
There was a time in this country when every project that you heard of, you would have heard the word variation or you would have heard the word cost overruns. Thus far in the Ministry of Works, in all the projects that we have been opening, we have not had cost overruns, and in addition to that, our projects have been on time and on budget.
Elsewhere in the East-West corridor, physical changes are taking place. But perhaps the delivery that stands out for the Works Minister is the quick restoration of the Manzanilla Road, 12 kilometers of which were washed away during torrential rains in November of 2014.
Everyone thought that after the debacle that took place in Manzanilla, that it will take almost 18 months to have that road back to repair. Within the space of 15 days, we had a bypass road built. And within the space of 39 days, the road was completely rebuilt and traffic was flowing. That has never occurred before in the history of Trinidad and Tobago. And that is because of how we organized and how the contractors worked in order to ensure that that was done. That is the new spirit of entrepreneurship in the Ministry of Works.
Critical to the value chain, says the Prime Minister, as these projects provide multiple benefits to communities everywhere.
Everywhere the infrastructure development is opening up communities so that we become really a united nation where we can access any part of our country in short periods of time. But you know what it also does when we open up communities? It brings land values up. Right away, the land values go up. The prices for your land, for your properties, your businesses, that is increased. More jobs are created. So yes, infrastructure is important, but it is important for human development as well.